All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. My laptop powered off, but we are back at it. And a little bit too many technical difficulties, so we're not gonna. It's not gonna be official runs, but we're still gonna do practices, and it's gonna be fun. So Kreslin was asking, they do records for individual stats. I don't know if they do for Jam. I think, or Twin Galaxies doesn't for Jam. I don't think. But you can always propose a record. You could propose a record for 3-pointers, a rebounder, rebounds, blocks, whatever. And if they accept it, then then that's great. So, like, there are some games that don't even have a world record submitted, so you got to like create that as a community member. So, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do a few more of these. Gonna go back to the bullets. And if the Bullets put a couple more good runs together, then they will pass up the Warriors. They will advance to the second round, and they will be up against Denver, who is the 5 seed. So, here come the Bullets. Unless, like, oh, the Nets. Nope, not going to do the Nets. We're going to do a mulligan. Not going to do it. So in Washington's second game tonight, they were matched up against the Majik, and I quit that one. Then I played Chicago, and after the first half, I was only winning by 35, so I quit. And now we just had another mulligan against the Nets. So let's see what else we got. Yes, Boston, absolutely. Boston is one of the teams you want to play. That said, they have speed. This is a speedy duo, Dominique and D. But they are looking not aggressive to start. So let's see if we can get off to a fast start. Dominique does have a block ability. So thankfully he didn't block that one. All right. Needed to goaltend that because I need to get on fire. Dominique's smothering me pretty well. Cheney. That's too bad. That is missed layups are, they can have. Oh, now D is aggressive. Look how aggressive D is. Missed layups can happen, but they are definitely a symptom of rubber band, the midway rubber band. All right, not a great quarter so far. Maybe we'll Maybe we'll get on fire, though, at least. D looking really fast and aggressive. Gotta be careful. Weber, just an unsolicited 3. Ooh, deep 3. That actually gives me some hope with that 3. Hopefully I have 0 injuries. And we'll see. All right, Weber 0 injuries. Brown banged up. Raja, hopefully he is not aggressive. Sorry about the pause, but I'm going to try to be better about the teamages. Okay. Weber for 3. Oh man, D Brown 8 injuries, but still aggressive. He's got skills, so hopefully that didn't give me an injury. It'd be a big bummer. Having a hard time shoving him, but finally got the ball. Need to get back on fire quickly. All right, can I make a few 3s before the half? All right, D looking aggressive. Ah, and I got caught up in the trash. I couldn't get away from Raja. Big mistake. That's going to cost me probably honestly, about 10 points. D looking aggressive despite all his injuries. All right, so 47, not too great, but I think I can beat 94. I'm going for 94. Because if I get more than the Warriors, if I get more than 94, then the Bullets will probably advance. Ha. Wilkins is going to be fast. I'm sticking with Weber. Yeah. So Bullets trying to get a world record, but really they're just trying to beat the Warriors. They're trying to advance past the Warriors to play Denver. The double push. You love to see it. Scotty Skiles beams up. How? That's too bad. Couldn't get the steal from Raja in the corner. And we got a missed fire 3. Alright, need to get back on fire ASAP. Dang. Not well played by me. I should have given a little more space. After I shoved Wilkins and he didn't get rid of the ball, he didn't give up the ball, I should have given more space and taken another pass. Dang, I needed that stop. All right, so we are going to take a mulligan. We're going to take a third quarter mulligan. Which is tough because the Celtics are one of those weak teams that you can really beat up on. Yeah. Every round, I give a team a third quarter mulligan. Next versus Boston. Three quarters. Forget what the score was. We'll let him score and we'll if they want to score, all of a sudden they're looking shy. They're looking shy. We don't want to score. All right, 71-11. Third quarter mulligan. All right. So, we're going to shut off because we're going to be the Bullets again and we don't want it to be weird. What's up, Chris? Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I played this game a lot. And yeah, honestly, I consider myself the best in the world at this game on Super Nintendo and Genesis, but I don't have the world record for Twin Galaxies, and you know, I want to get it. So I'm kind of doing a little fun little thing where I am kind of having a little tournament, and the first round is the Warriors versus Bullets. The Warriors I have as like the 15 seed for world record runs, and the Warriors are the 12 seed. So I'm doing 3 runs with each team. And so far, the Bullets got 111, beating the computer by 111. The Warriors got 94, and then the Warriors got, what was it, 89? So, you know, and I'm doing a lot of mulligans, like, because there are certain teams I don't want to play because they're really hard. And the Rockets is one of them. So we're gonna not do that. So sorry that that's a little boring, but I want to make sure it's, you know, worth my while to give it a good effort. So yeah, you're right, Sammy. What's up? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, I ran into issues, and I'm just not worried about it. So these aren't official. But yeah, earlier before my computer died, they were official runs. And the best I got was 111, so not very close. Not very close to the record, but you know, big miss. That was big, big. It doesn't even look like. It doesn't even look like tournament mode is on. Anyway, so yeah, we're giving teams their time in the sun though. So I'm doing a little kind of first round Warriors versus Bullets. Bullets look like they're going to take it. So, Crispy, the record I'm trying to go for is a blowout score against the computer. So, blowout score is just like your score minus the computer score. Oh my! Oh, and he bricked it. Price, thank you. So when I say 111 Washington versus Milwaukee, that's my score minus the computer score. And the world record right now is 136, set by the Gamer 1185 a few years ago. My best is 146, but I didn't record it, so it's not official. Oh man, off to a rough start against the Cavs. No, and it's definitely not ignorant. Crispy, I'm not explaining it very well, but I have a little information on the top right, but yeah, it's a blowout score. But yeah, twingalaxies.com. I like the way that I like their layout. There are other websites where you can go for world records, but I just like Twin Galaxies. The submission process and the community doesn't seem to be a bunch of jagoffs. Okay. Skiles doing work, and the Elite Monster Jam by Weber. Now I'm forgetting. I guess it's Doherty that has injuries. So Wilkins is probably going to be really fast. And like, even though Weber has elite power, I wasn't able to push him over. Look at him. He just won't fall over. And when that's the case, you got to be ready for for the unfairness. Like almost bricking layups. Oh, that's my bad. I should have goaltended that. I was heating up. They are looking pretty spicy. Thanks, Tecmo Bowley. Appreciate that. I did have some tech difficulties, so it's not an official run now because I'm not showing the system, but we're still having a good time, and yeah, I'm considering it practice. We're getting some solid practice in. We're trying out teams like the Bullets. They're not a top tier team as far as these world record runs, but Weber is elite. And we'll see what we can do. Before I decide that they're not one of my squads to really shoot for the records, I want to give them their time in the sun. So Weber's going to do his thing. Cheney's going to do his thing. Ooh, Mark Price doing his thing. Cheney with the Reggie Miller push off. I should have given him the ball after that push off. When drones are doing work like that, definitely give them the ball because they want to score points. And Cheney has what's it called? A high 3-point rating. So had to goaltend that because you got to keep your chain of fire going. Cheney really doing work. Missed a couple shoves and Price just dunking on me. That's tough. Losing some momentum. Price is when he's slippery, when you can't shove him, it's tough because then he just gets to his spot, goes where he wants to. Oh my goodness. That was a huge mistake. Honestly, that just wrecked it. Should have been more careful. But I wasn't. And yeah, now I wish I could take a mulligan, but I already used my third quarter mulligan. So Price is just like, there's no way he should be this fast. But he's just like, that's just NBA Jam. Oh boy. All right. So terrible quarter. One big mistake. And we'll see how Doherty coming off the bench. We'll see how aggressive he is. And the Bullets really want at least to get 89 to get past the that Warriors score. Oh my goodness. Big mistake. Big mistake. Another mistake, but it's all good. You just got to get back on fire and go from there. Price still looking aggressive despite 7 injuries about. So not a great AI drop, but definitely not the worst. Definitely could have done better, but it's not over. So here we go. Maybe we can get 15 or so more points. Gotta get back on fire ASAP. Oh man, that was so unsatisfying. The ending. All right, big choke job by the Bullets. So they are actually kind of in trouble in my little tournament I got going on. Wait, 71, yes. So Cleveland is proving to be a team I don't want to mess with. They're giving me the business. They're making me rethink some things. But it's all about really it's just if they make the drones aggressive, then it sucks. All right, 71 versus Cleveland. Only 16 threes. Only 20 steals. 11 blocks. 3 rebounds. I think I had a couple missed fire threes. So I'm going to log those as well. All right. We did get a triple-double, though, with the 11 blocks, 20 steals, and the points. That's fun. All right, so we're going to do one more Warriors and one more Bullets, and we'll see who advances. Man, just a really bad second. Well, every quarter was pretty bad. Mark Price was a lot to handle. All right. So yeah, one more for the Warriors. One more for the Bullets. Tag mode off. All right. So the Warriors. I've canceled 2 matchups. And cancel 2 matchups. Yeah, I don't want to play the Majik. So we're not going to. So took a first quarter mulligan against the Bucks. I chose to not play the Knicks. I chose to not play Houston. All right. Cleveland again. Wow. I've already played Cleveland twice. We're going to play them again. Let's go. Oh my goodness. The opening steal or slap away by Mark Price. And there we go. Couldn't pick up the ball. And yeah. Off to a very slow start, but there's a mistake. My first mistake of the run. I needed that goaltend. Need to get on fire ASAP. Couldn't pick that up. Ah, I needed that goaltend. So that's my bad. I should have been in better position. It's a pretty good position, but Mark Price doesn't fall over. He's got 2 power. Gugliotta has 8 power. So definitely some, AI aggressiveness at work there. Ooh boy, brick dunk, and like missed fire threes, brick dunks are definitely a symptom of rubber band at work. You shouldn't be bricking dunks. If you brick a dunk, it's because Midway wanted you to. All right, it's a very bad first quarter. But I am on fire. I'm Gugliotta. I'm against the Cavs. I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to stick it out. Nah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna. Yes, I am. We'll give it another quarter. We'll see if Mark Price behaves himself. Missed fire 3. It happens. Cycling. So it's tough. They make it difficult to shove the guys sometimes, but then you shove them, but then you can't pick up the ball like that. Well, that's too bad. We just waste a lot of time. Obviously, time is of the essence. We got a couple missed. Oh boy. And we're definitely going to take a mulligan on this one. So Cleveland is proven to be very formidable. Logging this stuff. So we're gonna quit. First quarter, second quarter. All right. Yeah, I'm just not getting very good aggression drops. Definitely not going to play the Hornets. No way. Alright, yes, we shall go Pistons. Man, look at Dumars. I just couldn't get by him. Auto jump, thankfully, didn't mess me up too much. A goaltend, but it's midway, so sometimes they give it to you. I gotta get back on fire ASAP. Need this next bucket. All right. Ooh, barely got it off. All right, 26. Not on pace for a world record, but it feels good. 4 injuries. Okay. So we ran into the thing where, because I didn't reset the system, I'm pretty sure the injuries carried over to the next game. Well, that's too bad. It's annoying. But I should be aware of that. It's annoying when so you can make the drone shoot. It's annoying when they just pull up by themselves and then miss. Because it's like, it's kind of obvious that the computer wants them to miss the shot. Sometimes they pull up and make it though, so that's nice, but I gotta get back on fire ASAP. They're looking a little sneaky. Thankfully, Cycly helped me out a little bit, clearing out mills. No! I needed that block because I was heating up. That's tough. Cycly almost had the drone steal. But he didn't finish the job, and now Mills is looking really aggressive. All right, really bad quarter, but it's okay. Maybe we can get 100. Maybe we can do it. Gugliotta's coming in fresh. He's a little faster, a little stronger than Spreewell. We'll see how aggressive Dumars is. All right, off to a great start with a missed fire 3. So Gugliotta, 0 injuries, 8 on 3s. Oh dear. Woo! Spreewell. On fire. Misses a shot, but that's what we're doing. This is Midway, and they're going to do that sort of stuff. I got the shove, but couldn't pick up the ball. Oh dear. Another misfire 3. Dang, that's my bad. I should be able to defend that. Like that. Barely got the timing on that one. Need a couple more 3s before the end of the quarter. Dang, hopefully that doesn't cause an injury. Another missed 3. 3 missed 3s by Gugliotta. 3 missed on fire 3s by Gugliotta this quarter. So that's a bummer. But it happens. We might be able to get 100 maybe. Dang. Pushed him over, couldn't pick it up. Big bummer. Couldn't pick it up again. Oh boy, couldn't push him. That's tough. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get 100. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe 4 more 3s. Another misfire 3 by Gugliotta. He did have 1 injury, but still silly. Oh dear, that's on me though. I need to have better awareness. But 5 misfire 3s is bad. Bang. All right, 84, 86. Dang. All right, so the way I decided it was going to go is that. So it's Warriors versus Bullets. So there's three categories. One is top score. So the Bullets got the top score. Second is average. And third is who won the rounds. So the Bullets won the first round, 111-94. The Warriors won the second round, 89-71. And if the Warriors beat 86 on this next run, then they will advance past the Warriors because they will have won 2 out of 3 rounds and they will have the top score. And also probably a better average, but all they got to do is beat 87. Actually, we're going to do a little quick math. Because if they get a better average, so they got 2 paths to victory. So the Warriors total is 269. All right. .66. So the Bullets, their total is 182. So if they get 88, they'll have a better average. So 88, they'll have a better average. 86, they will beat the Warriors in round 3. Uh, 86. Wait, 87 win round 3. Okay. Yeah, so basically gotta get 87. So, gonna log my stuff. 18. I forget how many fire 3s I missed. Maybe like 4. Oh dear. All right. One more for the bullets. And then that'll probably be it for the stream. We'll regroup. We'll have a... We'll give another shot another time. Maybe tomorrow night. So the bullets took a matchup mulligan versus the Majik and the Nets. They played the Bucks. They played the Cavs. And it took a after 2-quarter mulligan against Chicago. So I'm going to start Weber Skiles. We'll see how Minnesota. We'll see how this goes. We can always take a mulligan. Wow, that's not a fun way to start. Rider, elite speed, pretty good power. And Skiles gets the steal but doesn't pick up the ball. So it's really hard to know what to do with that. It's like, do I go after the ball then? Like, will I even be able to pick it up? All right, off to a really bad start. Probably take a mulligan, but, let's see how the rest of this goes. Don't want to get in the habit of quitting too early. I kind of want to be in the mindset that I'll never quit. But sometimes, realistically, you gotta take the L. Kusploosh. And Ryder really aggressive. Coming after me. Missed fire 3. Oh boy. It's one of my weaknesses, honestly. Is not always getting the goaltend when I want it. So this is a big mulligan. Like, I have to be able to goaltend when I want to. All right, so X. Minnesota. Forget the score. All right, 20-12. With a missed fire and a bricked dunk. Wait. Gotta reset, because otherwise the injuries will stay on. So. Got a first quarter mulligan, second quarter mulligan, and a third quarter mulligan. So I'll still give myself several more first quarter mulligans. I think that's just a good habit to be in, even though you don't want to have a quitting mindset. I've done plenty of runs in this game to know when it's going your way or not. So, it's just a better use of time and energy to quit and start anew. We'll start Cheney. And let's see who they give us. Houston. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do Houston. Even if we have the nice white and blue jerseys. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Got the alternate jerseys versus the primary. Man, that's tough. That's a big mistake. Not that I missed the shot. Missed shots do happen. But that I wasn't... I was right there. They didn't let me pick it up. Alright, not off to a good start. But not all hope is lost. Ooh, picked that one up. Thank you, Midway. Oh, but they got it from me. Okay. Terrible start. Definitely going to take a mulligan. But we're going to finish out the quarter. Oh, man. He just owned me. Can't say I'm particularly emotionally invested. I'm going to give myself 2 more points. Say it was 20-11. Yeah, I just wasn't able to make the most of my fire. Wasn't able to get momentum. And that's a mulligan. At least I know exactly the score I'm going for. Alright, we're definitely doing the Bulls. Definitely doing the Bulls. They have low power, so that really... oh dear. But Pippin does have elite steal, so... don't need power to steal if you're in the passing lane. Wow. BJ Armstrong just backing me down. And getting the rebound. And holding on to the ball. Even though Weber is max power. Pippin backing me down. Alright, not a good start. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta get serious. I kind of honestly thought it would be easy to get the 87 or so points needed to beat the Warriors. But I can't do anything so far. You know, Pippin aggressive. It'll be a big missed opportunity if I have to take a mulligan on this one. This should be a really good matchup for Weber. But if the computer drone is super aggressive, there's only so much you can do. If they're not letting you make fire threes. So two missed fire threes. I think we can salvage this one. I think we can do it. We'll see how Kukoc feels, though. We already had to take a mulligan against the Bulls. I could bust out Cheney if Weber gets beat up, but... wow. Just backs me down. And I was on fire. It's like, that is not a good... not a good scenario. Oh my goodness, that was kind of backbreaking. I was heating up. Could have goaltended to get the fire. Couldn't do it. You know, Pippin only 3 power. Bam! Wouldn't fall over. That was on me. My timing was messed up because I couldn't shove Pippin out of the way. Oh boy, this is bad. Gonna have to take another mulligan. Bullet's struggling to close the deal. Oh my goodness. And Weber can't get back on defense. This is probably my worst first half of the night. This is tough. Oh, right through the fingers. Right through the fingers. Oh man, good job, Bulls. Good job, Bulls. All right, I'm not giving myself any more first half mulligans. Wait, am I? One. No, I get another one. I got one, two first quarters. Got two first quarters. We got two second quarters, and we got one third quarter. All right. One more first half mulligan. Three more first quarter mulligans. I think we can do it. We just need one. We just need one good run. We just need one good one. All right. What do they got for me down the pipeline? Bulls again. Wow, this is crazy. We've already taken two mulligans against the Bulls. Just something I wonder. Do certain teams get a better AI drop for certain matchups? You know? Not sure why that would be, but I wouldn't put it past Midway. Ooh, sneaky. BJ saw me. Oh, sneaky again. Oh dear. So I was off to a great start, and then I just flubbed it. Ooh. But maybe we got it back. Maybe we got it back. Definitely got a goaltend here. I was trying to goaltend. I was trying to goaltend so that I could get on fire, but he slapped it off the rim. Oh boy, so many times. So many times the shove should have connected, but it didn't. All right, only up by 14. Feeling a little stubborn. I'm going to do another quarter, potentially do another first half mulligan against the Bulls. It's just mind-boggling how tough they're fighting. And I got to remember to do that more. If I'm on fire, attack the inbounder. It's actually huge. But then you can get caught up on that sometimes, so you really got to be on your stuff. All right, brick dunk. All right, they kind of gave me that one with the BJ miss. Mistimed it. I wanted to give Skiles a 3 opportunity, but I didn't let him get close enough. All right. Definitely saved this run with that. Just so funny when you know you've got the shove lined up. You got the power guy, they got a weak guy, and it just goes through. Just because midway gonna midway. 43. All right, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna bust out Cheney, and it's all gonna come down to this because we have no more. I used up my third quarter mulligan. And, yeah. So gotta make it happen now. It's gotta be Cheney. Oh, but then it's Kukoc. But then it's Skiles. Oh my. Couldn't shove him, couldn't get the rebound. Cheney barely fast enough. Skiles. Kind of lets Skiles set a pick there. Bang! And one. Now Cheney's looking fast. Big steal by Cheney. Alright, I need about 6 more points. Gotta pick up the ball first. First things first. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Nope. No 6 points for me. Oh, look at Pippin. Cheney, the hubris. Gets it. Can I get one more 3? Bang! That was clutch. That was clutch. All right, 55. All right, we need... And we're on fire. All right, we need 32 points. Wow, this is going to be tough. $32 points. We'll win round 3 against the Warriors. 33 points will be a better average. So we need 32 points this quarter. Already off not to a great start. DJ's just a little too fast. We got 4. Oh. Oh. There, that was it. We needed that. Back up to 4. Six. Four. Nope, wasn't meant to be. Warriors will advance. 6. I'm not going to give myself another mulligan. Bullets are going to fight, though. Wow. The Bulls. All right. Wow. That was humbling. I'm going to be real with you. That was humbling. So not quite sure if it makes sense, but what I did was let's tally a little more. Let's write these down. I can't believe I was against the Bulls so many times. That's incredible. That is hilarious. So 72. I'm going to say there are 3 missed fires. 3 misfire threes. Who knows? All right. So 72, 71, 111. 257. Right, so that this kind of whet my appetite, and I'm going to take a break in a second, and I'm going to go get some pizza and wine from Aldi, and I'll be back. And we're going to do the... So that was Warriors versus Bullets. Wait a second. I'm all mixed up. I have the Bullets as the 15 and 16 seed. What the frick? Oh, I'm so messed up. Is it the Clippers? Minnesota? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Minnesota. All right, so this is what happened in the first round. The Warriors played the Bullets. I beat them by 94. And also the Bullets beat the Bucks by 111. And that was the top score of the round. Then the Bullets struggled. They took mulligan against the Majik, matchup mulligan versus Nets. First half mulligan versus the Bulls. Third quarter mulligan against Boston, which looking back, maybe I should have stuck that one out. And then beat Cleveland by 71. That was the second round. Second round for the Warriors. Took a first quarter mulligan against the Bucks. Matchup mulligan against the Knicks and Rockets. And then beat the Cavs by 89. So they won round 2. Round 3, Warriors took a matchup mulligan against Majik and Hornets. Took a first half mulligan against Cleveland. And then beat Detroit by 86. And Washington in the final game took a matchup mulligan against Houston. First quarter mulligan versus Minnesota and Washington. Second quarter mulligan versus Chicago, and then beat Chicago by only 72. Which means they lost the third round and they lost the average. So their average was 86.66 and Golden State was 89.66. All right. So I think I'll be back in about an hour for more jam. And yeah, I need some pizza. I need some wine. And hopefully we'll see some people for that session.